I love tigers. Everybody who knows me knows how much I love tigers, but I don't love tigers nearly as much as our next guest. Martine Colette is with us. She is the founder of the Wildlife Way Station that is located in Tujunga here in Southern California. And Martine, how are you?
I'm fine, Tammy. Thank you for having me on this show.
You bet. You're going to. We teamed up with you a couple of weeks ago because we've got a situation going with the Wildlife Way Station where, everybody is hurting with the economy right now. It's been a rough couple of years. But, every time we go to our pet food store and load up our cart and spend a couple $100, we gripe about that just a little bit. You load up your cart with a couple thousand, many thousands of dollars of food for the way station, and you've got some big time financial difficulties. First, tell us a little bit about the way station for some of the listeners who aren't here in SoCal. Let them know exactly what you're doing.
The Wildlife Way Station was started. I took my first animal in 1966, and it became incorporated in 1976. And the reason for the way station is because a lot of people have exotic animals for pets that they cannot keep. They need a place to place those animals when the circumstances of their lives become such. The other thing, people are always finding injured wildlife here and there or orphaned wildlife, and they need some place to take those kinds of animals as well. Things that are injured require sometimes the best intentions in the world of a person finding it does not necessarily have the money to pay the high veterinary costs or pay those kinds of pay those bills.
Well, even if you can find a vet to handle animals like that, too.
Exactly.
That's the other part of it.
And so the Wildlife Way Station was started because of those needs. We've had 76,000 animals come through our hands from 1976 till today. That's 35 years' time.
Wow.
We have about 420 some odd animals here right now. And we have the largest chimpanzee colony on the western United States. And let's see, we have a lot of lions and tigers and wolves and bears and bobcats and monkeys and snakes and alligators and all kinds of things.
And they're fantastic. I've gotten to visit with a lot of them out at the way station. And you've got beautiful, wonderful animals that literally, Martine, you're the end of the line for these animals. There really is nowhere else for them to go.
Absolutely correct, Tammy. There is nowhere to go. When I was so fearful about this being our last and final chapter, and these animals had to go somewhere, I began to make inquiries. There are no sanctuary spaces left for these exotic animals. 3 big sanctuaries have closed down in the United States in the last year and a half or so, 2 years.
Wow.
Not to mention other sanctuaries that have also had to shut down due to the economy and an assortment of other problems. So there is no place for these animals to go.
What does it cost?
Inquiries.
What does it cost to feed a tiger per month, Martine?
Well,
give me an idea.
A tiger that eats about 10 pounds or 12 pounds of meat at about $1 a pound, that's $12 a day.
Okay, so you're looking at about $3,000 a month at least.
So you multiply that times day, week, month, and it's you're pushing substantial figures.
Now, your situation, Martine, is not just about the money to feed the animals. You've also gotten into a situation where you've got to do a lot of improvements to keep things copacetic with the county here in Los Angeles. So,
well, yes. When we first started creating a sanctuary on this particular site, we needed a special conditional use permit. The county gives us a permit for so many years, and then we have to reapply. Well, every time you reapply, you have to bring your entire facility up to the current standards for electricity, for plumbing, for water, for roads, for sewage and septic, and those kinds of things.
Right.
And, of course, we've had a conditional use permit for many, many years, and the costs have escalated way out of sight. So we need right now about $250,000 to be able to get the conditional use permit reestablished again. And we need some money, but we can also take some help in kind. You know, we need an architect, we need an engineer, we need a person that would understand fire distribution, water systems. You know, we need someone that is an electrician, although I believe we have an electrician right now who has offered their services, although we don't know how much they can offer us gratis. So there are many different things that people can do to help us, not just with money, although money accomplishes everything.
Martine, stay with us. We're hitting a break right now, and I want to talk to you more and see what else we can do, how we can get people fired up to help out, and why they should. Because there are plenty of reasons why they should, Martine. So we're coming back, talk to you a bit more. Martine Collette from the Wildlife Way Station continues with us here on the Pet Project. I have been there to the way station. It is a fantastic facility, and we are talking with a lady who basically has dedicated her entire life to these gorgeous, big, beautiful animals, and she deserves your help. So stick with us. We're coming back to you on the Pet Project here, the show your pet wants you to listen to on CRN in just a couple of minutes.